Marina El Nawar, a Lebanese artist with a passion for preserving beauty through pressed flowers. Combining her creative flair and meticulous craftsmanship, Marina transforms dried flowers into stunning works of art, often encapsulated in resin to create timeless keepsakes. Beyond her artistry, Marina holds a bachelor's degree in law and is fluent in Arabic, English, and French. With a rich background in human resources and business consulting, she now channels her talents into celebrating nature's delicate charm through her small business. Marina El Nawar, an artist who turns nature's fleeting moments into enduring masterpieces.
We are back to our show again, Beyond the Craft, and we are in the workshop with our distinguished guest. So let's welcome all of us, the artist, Marina Harb. Hello and welcome to our show.
Hello, good morning. It's nice to be here. And I want to start by thanking you for having me.
You're most welcome. Thank you so much for the great hospitality. We are here in your workshop, and thank you so much for this amazing coffee. Well, you know already the Republic of Lebanon,
Yeah,
their culture always about the hospitality.
exactly. As well as Kuwait too.
We are sharing the mutual culture, we can say, because of the hospitality, for greetings, and everything else.
Sure.
And today we are here in your workshop. I noticed too many amazing things happening, colorful,
Yeah.
especially plants,
Nature.
nature,
Nature in a frame.
nature and the frame. That's why I see also the plate. This is from your handwork already.
Exactly.
So when did you start to think like I will go to nature and make it as an art?
It all started when my husband gifted me a stunning bouquet of roses.
Okay.
And the moment I looked to those flowers, I said, how can I keep them? And especially that it was a beautiful occasion,
Which is what?
which is our wedding anniversary, our 10th.
10th years.
So, and this is how I began my research, how to preserve flowers.
Nice. Since that time, when you were
Yes.
preserving them, how was his review when he saw it? The way you were reserving it?
He felt excited about that because I paused that moment, you know. And when you have such a beautiful occasion like anniversary, wedding anniversary, and you see in front of you those flowers framed, it's somehow meaningful to us.
You are still keeping it?
No.
Oh, that's okay. But at the end, the way you are doing it, it's give you like the motivation. Now I will gonna start a new journey.
Exactly.
Nice.
Exactly.
So it's a good thing. Like it's like an anniversary gift, and since that time, it will become your art. So it's always supporting you.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes. Side by side, always.
Always. So what about your family? What about your family background? We already know your profession is different than your art.
Yes.
So
I
we need
didn't
to know-
major in art. Yes.
So we needed to share it to the viewers. People want to know curious about your artwork.
Where do I begin?
Yeah.
Well, I come from a family deeply involved with trading activity. In fact, my father established his own company in 1967, focusing on wood coating, furniture fittings, kitchen accessories, and more. So somehow I was raised in an environment where I had to meet all those professionals
Okay.
and various artists, especially the international architects, interior designers, carpenters, and
Nice.
others.
Nice.
So this was my first, let's say, sparking point that pushed me toward art.
So it's like since you were young and you saw this like different artworks and people are especially in the field
Yeah.
a long time ago in the 70s, in the early 60s. So you got it from since that time and you keep it with you still until today.
Yes, yes.
Nice. So what about your father's work? Like how did you inspire about your family? It's like they are doing like in a trade, like in a business entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
But their work, it's usually some with art touches also.
Yes, because when you say wood coating and furniture fittings, so it all comes out. You meet those interior designers and you learn from them.
You will get too many different things. But there is something else also I want to know. Since you're working in the interior design, every time there is a new trends happening. Every
Sure,
time
you
something-
follow those trends.
Yeah.
Yes.
So still now we are coming to the classic or we are following new trends.
We follow new trends, yet there are some few people who remain, with their rustic view and traditional one.
Traditional one.
Yeah.
That's why most of your artwork with wood and
Yeah,
with the
the
design,
combination.
the
Exactly.
combination. And the most important, when you look to something, you will see the beauty inside this thing.
Yes.
This is the most important.
Yeah.
Because I noticed from your artwork, the way you're doing like, because you know the nature of people, when they look to any artwork, their eyes go right and left, up and down.
Yeah.
So you focus about this,
Yes, you follow all the details. Yeah.
follow all the details. So this kind of artwork needs too many challenges. You have to already ordering about the plants, about the things. So what is the challenge you faced during your
With
artwork?
flowers, some of the challenges, first of all, is the weather, and especially here in Kuwait.
Okay.
Because in the morning you have temperature, in the afternoon, so this somehow I always face this problem. The second challenge is the category of the flower, the type of the flower.
Okay.
You don't see, or you don't have all the categories here. So I am always searching for the shops where I can find the perfect rose or flower I need.
So you first of all, you have to keep it, so you have to be in a good temperature
Yeah.
in your store.
Yeah.
Then you have to search for the flowers who can stand for a long time,
Yes.
especially the desert flowers, desert roses. So can you name the name of the roses?
For example, I like to work with flowers that are not too much delicate,
Okay.
like roses
Okay.
or tulips.
Okay.
Some of the flowers you can work with them easily because their petals are practical to work with.
Practical to work.
Yeah, and I'm not in fact facing too much problem with the flower because you can find always a solution.
Nice.
Yeah.
Always you have to find a solution. So this kind of artwork give you like a new skill, which is patient.
Oh, this is one. This is the priority, patience, and to take your moment into doing something, and especially when you have an idea in your mind and nurture it and transform it into that piece of art. Surely you need patience.
And because of your artwork needs to travel sometimes, because when you see a new beauty, a new technique, you will execute it to your artwork.
Yeah.
Especially when you go to the nursery shops, you will see too many beautiful corners.
Yeah.
Even there, it's inspired you sometimes?
They do inspire me, but most of the time, my clients bring the flowers to me.
Okay.
Like whether it was a bridal bouquet, a birthday bouquet, an engagement bouquet, Mother's Day, all these occasions. So usually my client, they bring me those flowers and I start to create their pieces.
Also, we'll talk more about your clients, how you're connecting with them. But
Yeah.
do you remember when you sold your first piece ever?
Yes.
Which is what?
It was a bridal bouquet.
Okay.
In fact, it's a cute story
Okay.
because when I show her the idea for the bride, what to do with her bridal bouquet, she was amazed. Why? Because she said, Marina, it's a very good idea because whenever I will face problems with my husband,
Okay.
I will just look on my wall and see the frame you did for me. And this is how I will just think about all the good day and that one, my wedding day.
Yes.
So I will not face all those challenges. They will become more easier for me.
Nice.
So it was really encouraging me.
To be in the market would take a huge effort. Like
Yeah.
you did your first one with a client. You have to make them trust you. You have to make them like believing in you. The way you did it to be in the market, it takes long efforts.
True.
Yeah.
It takes long effort, yet
To be
the positive thing was that I created something new.
okay. Nice.
You don't see every day nature in flame.
Yes.
You don't see every day the outside world, the outside nature coming into a frame or into a resin piece or a wood piece. So it was something new.
Something new for everybody.
Yes, yes.
And there is something else. For sure, you participate in certain exhibitions to people seeing you. How was the interaction with the visitors when they're always looking to your artwork?
It's a very good question because when I started working with pressed flowers or dry flower, I wanted to to be in exhibitions in
Okay.
order to see the people's reaction.
Nice.
And I felt really happy. The
Nice.
first, the second, the third exhibition, the people were really amazed, and they said, "How did you create that? How did you bring this idea?" And they started encouraging me by giving me orders
Oh, nice.
for any occasion they had.
So it's really encouraging situation to give you more motivation to be always your best.
Yes.
So, but how do you see the demand now for like choosing for some of your artworks? Like people now they are going to nature extra.
The majority of people, they like that.
The majority.
This is what I felt, the majority. And with time, people will know more about my art, so they will have more idea about it. And it's not only about decoration. It's not only about a decorative piece. It's more than
creating memory.
creating memory, you know, an idea, a feeling, any occasion. When you are preserving those memories for them, their stories, and this is quite interesting.
Interesting. And also I am curious, when you participate in the exhibition, you have to take too much of your stuff there. Maybe you will do live something, you will do something live.
Sometimes I do something live,
Okay.
but I don't take all my stuff, no.
Like, for sure, yes.
I take some samples.
Samples. Okay.
Yes, just to take an idea.
And more experience, so you know how to distribute in
Yeah.
the table.
Yeah.
So sometimes you will take
set up.
small things, vases, and also in the front.
Exactly.
And you will take like the small piece and you will do.
They will see their options, you know, they will have an idea more. So it's not just gonna be a frame. No, they will have an idea about what they might work with me. Like the baby first
Artwork.
footprint.
Okay.
That was quite an interesting idea, your baby first footprint. Or, you know, like a decorative item with flowers, real flowers. Usually you see artificial flowers, but here I'm using quite natural ones.
Natural, and you like always to create your moments. And every piece here, it's like a memory. That
It's
was
a
story behind you 1 year ago. You're still keeping it. It's a good way.
Yeah.
Like even you are always improving yourself. You are challenging yourself.
Sure.
We are very curious to know more after we were working together. Are you ready?
Ready.
So always ready. So dear viewers, now we'll go to this break and then we'll continue our show Beyond the Craft after this break. So stay tuned.
The art of pressed flowers is a timeless craft that blends nature's beauty with human creativity. It begins with the simple act of gathering flowers, leaves, and petals, carefully selecting each piece for its shape, color, and texture. These delicate treasures are then pressed and dried, preserving their natural beauty while capturing a moment in time. This age-old tradition has been practiced for centuries, cherished for its ability to connect us to nature in a deeply personal way. From Victorian keepsakes to modern designs, pressed flowers have adorned everything from journals and greeting cards to home decor and fine art pieces. Each creation is a reflection of patience and precision, as the artist arranges the dried elements into intricate compositions, often inspired by landscapes, bouquets, or abstract designs. But pressed flowers are more than just decorative. They carry stories of seasons, of special moments, of fleeting beauty made permanent. Whether it's a bloom from a wedding bouquet, a leaf from a memorable walk, or wildflowers from a distant meadow, each piece tells a story of connection and care. Today, the art of pressing flowers continues to evolve, with artisans incorporating modern techniques like resin casting to create jewelry, coasters, and other unique items. Yet at its heart, this craft remains a celebration of nature's delicate beauty, inviting us to pause, appreciate, and preserve the world around us. The art of pressed flowers is a reminder that even the smallest details can hold extraordinary meaning.
Marina, we are now in the workshop.
Yeah.
I saw multiple kind of roses and plants, and we saw the fresh one and dried one. Can you share with us about the steps how you are collecting
Yes.
and how you are implementing?
In fact, there are many ways, many techniques to preserve or press a flower. The first technique I use is pressing.
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 Okay.
We all know the old way, like whenever you get a flower that
Okay.
is sentimental for you,
Okay.
so you just take a heavy book, a big book, and you just need to put the flower inside it,
In the pages.
in the pages. Inside the page, as you see, I did leave some example. Do you see how the color,
Let me
the
check it.
color remain?
Let me check it. Yeah.
This
the
is
color
pressed.
remain.
Surely this one, it was thicker. So by pressing it, it's becoming thinner.
But still it have the same
It is
color.
light.
So I saw it's the same. How many years or how many like couple of days it's already remaining?
In fact, it is eternal because once you remove the moisture,
Okay.
then you will not have any problem with it.
And the same color.
Everything is organic, as you can see. This flower is used to be very, very thick,
Okay.
and by pressing it, as you can see, it's very pressed.
So how
Very
long
thin.
that you will keep it inside the book?
How?
How many times you will keep it?
Depends on each category, each type of flower. Some flowers they need 2-3 days. Some of them they need a week, and some more.
So,
So it,
it's from your experience, right?
Yes.
How come you know?
now I know what to press, how to press, every step I need to make. So, and as I said earlier, there is nothing that you cannot solve with flowers.
There is nothing that you cannot solve
With flowers.
with flowers.
/ nature.
So it's like a challenge. Like sometimes you ruin some of the flowers before. Sometimes you keep it for a long time. Time by time you get the
No,
experience.
sometimes when I get some flowers, they are already ruined,
Okay.
and I try to fix it by changing the way.
The way.
Like instead of framing them, I use resin.
Okay.
So that's why I'm telling you there's nothing you cannot.
Nice. So this is the first step. Just pressing them.
The first step is pressing them either by a book, a heavy book, and surely you need to put some pressure on it.
So this is your precious book, we can
Yes.
say. No one take it.
No,
So you will keep it always here.
yes,
And there is too many pages. Even
Yeah.
the pages, dear viewers, it's already heavy. So you got the heaviest book ever,
ever.
ever. And you will just keep all the plants inside.
Yes, and you press them and you put some pressure on them.
Like in the like books,
Yeah.
certain books in the
Yeah,
mouth.
yeah.
So okay, this is the first one.
The first technique. The
Right.
second technique I use here, as you can see, some blocks
Okay,
of wood.
nice. Oh, this is already dried.
These are already dried by the third technique.
Okay.
So usually we use some wood blocks,
Okay.
and you will have to put the flowers in a delicate way inside sheet papers.
Nice. But
Okay.
this one you cannot keep it here in the book.
No, you can later on.
Yeah, but because
But
it's
this
big
is another technique.
technique.
As you can see, you put the flowers between the sheets, and then
You will press it.
slowly you close, and you will press it with some metals.
But why you already bring this kind of papers, like the wooden papers?
By experience,
By
everything by experience.
So the normal
Because
papers.
normal papers will ruin the flower.
Okay.
This kind of paper, and I have another kind of paper, will absorb. So the flower will remain.
The color
Yes, the beauty of it will remain
will remain eternal.
eternal.
Nice. This is the second technique.
Yes.
So, and what about the other techniques?
The other technique is using something we call silica gel.
Silica gel. Okay. So let's show to the viewers.
Yeah. Usually we use silica gel for some flowers that are thicker,
Okay.
and they are they are moister.
Okay.
And whenever you put, let's take an example.
Let me taste it, dear viewers.
Feel it, feel it.
Yeah, yeah. So
You
it's it's like some like small particles, like a sand particles,
Yeah.
and it's little bit like warm.
Yeah.
Nice.
These stuffs will absorb the moisture from the flower.
Flowers,
And especially like roses.
roses.
Yes. And then you will have to put it here
Between, let me help you.
between. لازم أوقف.
It's okay. So you have to stand to put it, but at least you have to fill it more.
You need to cover it in a
Yes.
good way,
Nice.
surely. And then surely you will have to close the container.
For how long?
It depends on the type of the silica gel you are using.
Okay.
For example, here I'm using the blue silica gel.
Okay.
So I don't need too much time, maybe for 5 or 6 days.
Mhm.
And once you put it here and you cover it, like after
So
5 days, you will have like this result,
let,
or
let,
what?
let me take it.
this result.
Like
As you can
see?
see,
This is like, see?
the flower has remained, the shape is remained, the texture is remained,
And the silica gel are
the
here
color,
already.
and still the silica gel, surely you need to tap,
Yeah, okay, nice.
but you can see the color, the shape, the texture are
The same, see? See everybody?
yeah.
The texture are still the same, but a little bit dried. Nice.
Look at the difference. This is pressed flower.
Okay.
It is pressed, and this one is dried.
Dried. So let me show it.
Yes.
So these are pressed and these are dried. So you already see, dear viewers, in your left side in the TV, these are in the press technique. And these one silica gel, it's already the dry
Dry.
technique. Dry
Yes.
technique.
You
So
see?
these kind of the plants and the flowers still remain the same.
Yeah, their color, their shape, their texture.
Nice, nice. I like this one.
Yeah,
I want to show
that
it to the
you
viewer.
can have
You see
many.
already? It's very tiny, small.
Look,
Ah,
you see, like
so
it's alive. It's not dead.
it's for the movies.
Yes.
Nice. So this kind of techniques you are using. So the way of your art, first of all, you have to gather all the plants and the flowers, then preserving it
Yes.
for a certain time.
Yes.
Then you are implementing it in the art.
Yeah. According to the result you want. So either you press them or you dry them.
How did you know about these techniques? Who taught you?
I did.
You search by
I
yourself
searched by my own self.
in the social media?
And surely, at what time I needed some professional help. So I was guided by them.
So you traveled and you take some guidance from professional.
Yes.
So when you've been in this field and the family supported you, when you saw the people are professional, how do you are amazed about the techniques when they show you the techniques?
The first thing I do is that I surely make training with them. I do some training with them till I get the final, perfect result. And what I feel with them, it's my word. Now the flowers is becoming the heart of my work.
So it's an important thing about the nature love. Dear viewers, if you have any kind of flower, before you want to throw it, it will get thrown.
Don't ever throw it.
Keep it and already give
Yes,
it
surely.
to you. Nice. This is the message.
Yes.
All the flowers for Marina. And you will creating something nice. So now I am curious to know about your client. I saw your account in the social medias, the way you are doing it, especially with the flowers, the techniques, the vases. You can create everything with the flowers.
Yeah.
Did you usually, when you put your artwork in the social media, you will following the followers' comments, or you do something by your own? You just want to post it and people want the reaction?
What's amazing in it is that whatever I post something on Instagram, I always receive messages like, wow.
Nice.
So, and even the client, whenever they bring me their flowers, they always tell me, Marina, do whatever you want with them. So whatever the idea came into your mind, just go for it. So I never take their opinion unless if they give me their opinion,
Nice.
what they want.
So sometimes you will take their opinion and sometimes you do something by your own.
Yeah, because here also I do tell them that in case you want to do a frame, there are specific flowers to do a frame.
And instead of the techniques, your tools are scissors, glue, and what also?
Scissors, glue, cartoons, paper sheet, resin, surely, and that's it. Measurement.
Measurement.
Yes.
So it's like little bit similar to collage, but in a different technique.
Yes,
We can say.
somehow.
Yeah, because collage with the papers, here with the flowers, you can.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. So what about you, your future work, Marina?
Well, I started by, as we already said, by framing the flowers. Then I start working with the resin and the fascinating word of resin. And my future goal is that I will combine wood, flowers, and resin.
Nice.
The three.
The three.
Yes.
It's not easy, but it's not difficult.
It's not easy. For me, it's not difficult because I am working on it, and nothing is impossible for me. When you seek an idea, you need always to go for it, to achieve it. So this is my next goal. Is
And-
these three combinations.
So it's like your big challenge is yourself. You have always motivate yourself.
I'm always motivating myself.
So you always, sometimes you keep in touch with the other professionals like you and artists.
Artist, yes.
Yeah, you will see their artwork also.
Yes, yes, and vice versa. We are always in touch, and sometimes I give them advice, and sometimes they give me advice.
So what about the trendy now? These
The
are
trending now is this.
okay.
When you already preserve the flower, you dry them, you put them in a resin block like this. You have surely many shapes of them. And as for the bridal bouquet, you can put it in a frame, or you can use again the resin. For example, this was done by during a workshop. A friend of mine was trying to, I was trying to teach her how to make resin. Don't look at the results now because it's a sample.
Okay.
But usually, let's say the wedding invitation card, you put it here, and some of your wedding flowers, you can save them inside a resin.
Nice.
As for the trends, every day is a trend. Every memory is a trend. Every occasion is a trend. So we all know that flowers are a representation of the beauties of nature's fleeting beauty.
Nice.
And you always buy flowers for all the occasions. So as I said, every story is a trend.
So every story is a trend.
As every story.
And every occasion is a trend. And the most important thing is like your motivation and your hard work. We can say all the times our guests, times run very fast. We didn't feel the time.
That's why I pause the moment.
Nice. So thank you so much for being in the great hospitality.
Thank you.
And for sure, we enjoyed a lot. We learned a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, dear viewers, we're speaking to the artist Marina Harb. She's an artist. She's already sharing to all of you about her artwork with the flowers and the plants and how she's keeping them to create this amazing masterpiece. I hope you enjoyed our episode. See you next time with more amazing episode. Have a good day, everybody.